Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Cunning Mom, and today I'm going to be doing a video on how I apply a relaxer to my hair. I typically do a relaxer every 12 weeks, so that's 3 months. So I get about 4 relaxers a year. I try not to do it every 6 weeks like we used to do in the past, just so I can minimize the amount of chemicals that I'm putting in my hair. So what I do is, after about a month or so, once I start getting a lot of new growth, I would do crochets or I would wear a wig so that I can stretch my relaxers. So that's how I protect my hair. That's my protective style. It minimizes me having to comb it. And once you start getting new growth and you have the 2 textures and you're combing it every day, it causes breakage on relaxed hair. So that's why we have to do our protective style so that we can stretch our relaxers. So that's what I do. We have step 1, and this is the serum that you apply to your hair before you apply the relaxer. Here we go. So this you will actually put throughout all the strands of your hair. Okay? Step 2 is the relaxer. Next is step 3. This is sustenance. And you apply this immediately after your relaxer is washed out. And this just restores whatever the relaxer strips from your hair, this just restores it. Okay? And the step 4 from the system is normalizing shampoo. So this is the neutralizing shampoo that they say you should always use. When you take a relaxer out, you should always use a neutralizing shampoo. And that's the neutralizing shampoo is just to neutralize the hair and to ensure that any remains or residues of relaxer that's left in your hair, that is supposed to stop the activation of that, and so that you don't have any any of the chemicals left in your hair, right? So you always want to use your neutralizing shampoo. So I'm gonna get started right now. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is a base that I use. It's not a part of the Affirm kit, but it's for sensitive scalp. And I found this in the beauty supply store. I found this years ago. And I've had this thing for a long time, because really, I've had this thing for a very long time. And how often do I use it? Not that often, right? 4 times a year. So it has a tingly, minty type of smell, and a tingly, it's mentholated. So it tingles, feels like it's doing something. So I have been using this to base my hair, and I do feel like it does help me. And it just says Summit and Sensitive Scalp Base Cream. Summit Sensitive Scalp Base Cream. Now, I don't know if this is on Amazon. Like I said, I bought it in a beauty supply store, and I've had it for years. So who knows if it's even still in the beauty supply store. So I know I've been doing a lot of talking. I wanted to make sure I just went through and just explained the way I do my relaxers, and explain the way I treat my hair and how I maintain my relaxed hair. Okay? We are talking about chemicals here, so I just wanted to explain that in detail. So I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I feel like this was necessary for me to just give a preface before I start. All right, so I'm gonna start basing my hair now. So one thing I do is I section my hair in 4. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that I always section my hair in 4, regardless of what I'm doing. So it's sectioned in 4. I have my base, my sensitive scalp base. I'm gonna put some here. I'm gonna run it down the middle. I'm gonna run it down the sides. I'm gonna actually go through my entire head and apply the base. So I based this section. So now I'm going to take my step 1 from my Affirm system kit. I'm going to put some in my hands and I'm going to apply this on my strands. Now this is to protect my strands, okay? When you're applying a relaxer, you only want to apply it to the new growth. So I'm going to be applying it towards my scalp. So we don't need relaxer on the straight hair, the hair that is already straightened. So this is where your step 1 comes. Now I'm going to continue this process. I'm going to finish basing my entire head and then I'll be right back to start relaxing. Okay guys, I am done applying my base and applying my step 1 to my hair. And now I'm going to be applying the relaxer. And once again, I'm going to be using Affirm Fiber Guard. This is step 2, which is the relaxer. So I'm going to start from the back. Okay, I have my gloves on. This is my comb. I'm going to be using this comb to part my hair. I'm going to be using my finger to apply the relaxer to the root of my hair. Okay? Part with the comb, and I'm using my fingers to apply the relaxer. I don't use the comb to apply the relaxer. And I do not comb through the relaxer in my hair until I'm completely done, then I will comb through at the root. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is apply around the back of my hair. Okay, I'm done putting the relaxer in my entire head. I took about between 5 to 6 minutes for each section. This section actually took 4 minutes and 30 seconds, so I actually finished with this section faster. So I try not to leave it in here too long. So after I apply the relaxer completely, now I'm going to go through my hair and I'm just going to pull through the root. Only pulling through the root. You're not pulling the relaxer straight out to the ends. Only the root. You're only straightening those new growth. So I'm going to go back through here. I just finished this section. I'm just going to go through here and I'm going to do like that. Okay? So that's all we're doing. Just pull it through right there. That is straight. And I'm making bigger parts. I'm not making the smaller parts like I did while I was putting it in. Only pulling through the root. And I'm not even burning right now. And that's the thing. You need to put it in quickly to avoid people burn when the chemicals in their hair are too long. So you just got to put it in really quickly. And I'm going to start burning if I don't hurry up and get this part done. I am done pulling through the roots. Everything is good. I am starting to feel a little bit of tingle. So now I'm going to go wash it out. So now what I'm going to do is, we've applied step 1 and 2. Now I'm going to be applying step 3. I'm going in the shower. I'm going to wash the relaxer out of my hair. I'm going to apply the sustenance to my hair. And I need to leave this on for about 3 minutes. I'm going to apply this, leave it on for 3 minutes. And once I wash that out, I'm going to apply my neutralizing shampoo. Once I apply my neutralizing shampoo, then I'm going to put some conditioner in my hair. And then I'll be right back. Alright, so I washed out the relaxer out of my hair. And I used the sustenance. And once again, the sustenance is to replenish the hair. Once the relaxer strips your hair of nutrients. So the sustenance replenishes that, so it restores that. And then I did the neutralizing shampoo, and I conditioned my hair. So I did all that in the shower, and I conditioned it using this Detangling conditioner. It's Cream of Nature. Detangling conditioner. And I've been using this for years as well. All the products I'm showing you are products that I've used on my hair for years. And they've been great. So when they're done, buy new ones. So I stick with what I know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright, so I wash my hair in sections. So the 4 sections that I applied the relaxer to, that's exactly how I washed out my hair. And that is how I minimize detangling, right? So washing it in sections helps to keep the hair detangled as you're washing it. So when I'm done, I don't have to detangle as much, all right? So now what I'm gonna do is moisturize my hair, and I'm gonna seal it with some oil. So this is the moisturizer that I use. It's a leave-in conditioner, and it's Cantu Shea Butter. Okay? And if you have been watching my channel, you know that I use Ultimate Originals coconut oil. I use this on my hair. I use this on my daughter's hair. And that's what we do as a weekly moisturizer. On her hair, I have a different moisturizer that I use. On my hair, I use this Cantu Shea Butter and oil. On her hair, I use the Just For Me moisturizer and the same oil. Alright, so my hair has been washed, and now I'm going to detangle, moisturize, and seal. So I'm going to start with this section. And look at that, guys. So I detangled my hair in the shower. I washed it and detangled it in the shower. This is wet hair, and you see how easy it is. And I am using a white tooth comb. You always want to detangle with a white tooth comb. You want to work your way from the bottom up. That I'm going to take some moisturizer. I'm going to apply it to my hair. Okay, so I'm done moisturizing and sealing my hair. So now I need to dry it. Now I normally air dry. If I wash my hair or I do like a deep conditioner, I normally air dry it. I do blow dry, and it all depends on how much time I have. So if I wash my hair like on a Friday night, I will air dry it if I have time on Saturday to do so. But for the purposes of time, I'm not going to be able to air dry my hair. So I'm going to blow dry it. And I use this ThermoShape Quick Blow Dry. Okay, so I'm going to spray this on. I'm going to blow dry my hair. So I'm going to start drying now. I'm going to spray this on. And this thing works. It helps your hair to dry quickly. And if it dries quick, it's less heat that you have to use. So. Okay, this is the blow dryer that I use, and I use a blow dryer with a comb. So I'm gonna make sure my hair is detangled. And I'm gonna start drying. Okay, so I literally took less than 10 minutes to dry my entire head. I remember the days when I would take 30 minutes to dry my hair. So this thing works. So that's just to minimize heat, okay? Faster you dry the hair, less heat on it. All right. Part my hair. And I really don't even need a flat iron. You see the texture? It has a really good texture, and that's what I like about Fiber Guard. It leaves your hair with body. It's not like lifeless, like just straight and dead. Have some body to it. So this is my finished look. This is how I do my relaxers, and this is a healthy way to relax your hair. You have to take care of it, whether you're natural or you're relaxed. You have to take care of your hair. No type of hair is invincible. You need to maintain it. You need to give it some TLC. Okay, so now you see how I do my relaxers, and I've been using the Affirm Relaxer for a very long time. I used to use the regular Affirm Relaxer, and I switched to the Fiber Guard. The difference is that it keeps the hair a lot more coarse, and it looks thicker. It doesn't give you that bone straight look. So you see, I can actually relax my hair and not even have to flat iron it, and I have a really cute straight look. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps someone. Please let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.